Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Deputy Lions! Check!
Straight to the air they go. Finds a seam down the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Finds him on the slant. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. From the red zone now. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Pound the 60.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 18-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They're going play action. Vacates quickly left side. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons board. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Drop that team! Drop that team! Ready? Steady!
It's Sanders out of the pistol. That's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set up! 70 Lion! Dragon 60!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Pass play. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Throwing from the gun here. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got...
A knockout. Depending on whether or not I knock out another pair of nails or if I just go to bed.
Oh, yeah.
For Haley, my old coworker from Shorts, just finished these ones for her. She needs
Get
them
going.
before
That incompletion won't help.
Oh, okay.
They're simple, plain, not really tickety, not even
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Mustang 19! Go street, baby! I got you! I got you! Street! Street! 18! Pioneer! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger!
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
is a turnover.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, here's Sanders. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Hits it through the middle. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Come on. Count 60 average. 60, count 19. Count 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. First down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Heads out on the bootleg. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Browns football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Pass it down close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Hiking 18. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. downfield, on target to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hut, hut.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Let's go now.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Play action, Sanders. Gets his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Sanders back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and short here. Sanders. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Browns on top early. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have second down behind the sticks. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They're throwing it. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone.
No, the Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ready, go.
Dobbins is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. So Reed, this is Judkins. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
8-yard pickup.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sanders going to throw here on first. All in left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
19.
1st down, Browns.
19 Lions. Riggs, 70 Lions.
From the gun, Judkins. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, Kay, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
They send a receiver in motion right. Sanders sending the pass. And he hits this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
6 the Eagles, 6 go.
He finds it right side. That's a Cleveland touchdown.
To number 86.
The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
The kicker on.
Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Broncos take over.
And he'll step out of the end zone, so they'll start this drive up at the 35-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll throw here on first. They shot his shot block, but they couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Gets everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Trap 60.
He's going to throw it again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know what that loud is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Eagles, 6 points, 70. Hey, pass. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fields this one at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. the play fake. He'll throw. On it to the ear and picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Second down and 10.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He finds his back. Harvey. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
a gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Going for it with Harvey. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
29-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
That's completed out to the right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hyatt with the grab. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Taken in by Vele, right side. And he's tackled for no gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Browns.
Throw is caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call.
Here we go. Here we go. 17, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking in the air here. He's trying to push the field. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Browns 38. Broncos 27.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play Play action, Sanders. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We'll go play action for Sanders. Connects on the crosser. On the move, past the 40. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making a 3-possession game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close.
Dude, seriously, what the fuck?
The Broncos
You're lucky.
taking the lead
Yeah.
some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Got the big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hand off now to Judkins. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Another one for Judkins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
31-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Another game to Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. It splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
18, Cowboy 80.
Motion man sent left. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now Sanders. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
Brings up
70. Dragon 60.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field. So those checkdowns to the running back wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Air it out on 3rd. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Gravity Lions.
Sanders setting the pass. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
59. Broncos 34.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it downfield.
Downloaded
To Sutton. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And the defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over as here. Mile High in Denver. A defender right in the offensive hurry up here. Last time. Escapes the pocket. Got in front of this, but hit the turf. Second man. Trying to get it into Cortland Sutton. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That was a play game right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their.
Your live fix and Lexington Gala. He works it every year.